get your breaking news of the critical round of talks on day 5 and an inside track on what's been happening there, viewers. The talks between the Ukrainian and the Russian delegation lasted for an hour and a half. They lasted for 90 minutes, said David Arhamia. He's the leader of the Servant of the People faction. He's also a member of the negotiating team. According to him now, working groups will be working all day. On the 26th day of the Russian invasion in Ukraine, round 5 of talks begun, and it stopped after lasting for 90 minutes between Ukraine and Russian delegation. Also, members of the negotiating team are saying what's going to be happening further on is working groups will be working to get a compromise all day. So a very critical round 5 of these negotiations, viewers, because on the day 1 and day 2 we saw there was nothing that was reached on round 1 of the talks. Round 2 of the talks, one was held in Belarus, but now on this particular talks, it's being said that lasted for 90 minutes. Working groups are now going to be working all day to get a sense of what further action needs to be taken to ensure that there are less casualties and both the sides are able to come to a compromise. We access more details of the Russia and the Ukraine talks. We're also now being told that these talks that were critical and they've been there even as the bombing continues via video conferencing. These calls have taken place and these talks are also taking place. This is also happening as Ukraine is not willing to surrender Mariupol, as Ukrainian president is also warning of another world war if proposed talks with the Russian president fail. All this in the background of Russia encircling more critical cities in Ukraine as Putin employs a surrender strategy, as Zelensky warns of a world war if proposed talks with the Russian president fail, as they refuse to surrender Mariupol to Russia. In the background of all this that's happening on 26th day of invasion by Russia, the critical, very critical round 5 of the negotiations took place between Ukraine and the Russian delegation. They lasted for 90 minutes. Viewers, the jewel that Russia is looking for, the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv. As Kyiv has been the most bombed city in Ukraine, we get you a picture of the shelling, the explosions that have devastated the city, the capital of Ukraine. Take a look at this report.
As the invasion enters its 4th week, there have been constant explosions and bombardments in Kiev. This has caused a huge scale of destruction in the capital city. Meanwhile, as a result of Russian attack in Kiev, rescuers pulled a man out from the rubble. Watch this video of a rocket falling and then exploding in the suburb of Kiev. Here is a video of the consequences of the attack on the Podolsk district of Kiev. As Russia continues to destroy Ukraine, the Ukrainian army is giving a very stiff resistance to the Russian troops. As a way of retaliation, watch this video of destroyed Russian columns by the Ukrainian military. And these visuals again show the explosions and bombardments that continue unabated in Kiev.